always felt like was within my power was my ability to learn. It was always a matter of putting in the time, and I knew little by little I could get better at just about anything. As a self-employed filmmaker, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by all the different skills I have to learn. Aside from working a camera, there's sales, accounting, marketing, editing, After Effects, drones, and FPV drones. It's possible that AI could automate certain tasks or job functions that you currently perform, but it ultimately depends on the specific nature of your job and the current state of AI technology. So while it's true someday AI will replace all of us and be able to do all things creative, for now, the best way to stay ahead is embrace new technology, buy new gear when you can, and do your best to stay ahead of the competition. I've always enjoyed learning, so I just looked at learning FPV as something fun to do outside. So I never had a job come up that specifically required FPV to the point that I needed to hire somebody. But I did have a job come up that would benefit from having an FPV drone.
We're here in Colorado. Came all the way here just to get some shots of trains for a client that it wasn't part of the initial project, but when we were looking at the stock footage, it just didn't feel right.
No. Okay, so I got here to the park and my plan was to just take off just then, and then I realized I forgot one of the stupid wires for the FPV. And I was gonna come back tomorrow and pretend like that didn't happen, but instead, I'm gonna make it a part of the video. Just like in any task worth doing, filmmaking requires persistence. That's something I wish I knew when I started, because I would get discouraged when things were hard, and now when things are difficult, I know I'm just taking a step towards achieving my ultimate goal. And persistence applies beyond sharpening your skills. Reach out to potential clients and follow up until you either get the job or they tell you they're not interested. And make it a point to get your drone license. It took me a while to get it, but it's worth it knowing you have it. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Go to the gym, dress nice. These are things I easily overlooked when I was first getting started. Work ethic is just as important as artistry. A good product or video is going to be your best form of marketing, but if it takes you forever to get it done every time, then you're not really running a business. When I first started, it would take me such a long time to make a good video, and it would stress me out, all the little details. Over time, I got better and better at getting it to that quality faster. Know your value and have respect for the time it took you to get to this point in your career and the equipment that you have. Have a clear understanding of your pricing, but be flexible. If someone tells you that they have a fixed budget, figure out what you can do within those constraints. When I first started, I felt like I had this desire, this need to do every single job for every single person, and I never wanted to argue with anyone on price because I just wanted everything. And over time, I had better boundaries, and I got better at not haggling with people, but just saying, okay, that's your budget, this is what I can do for that. Rent a new camera or rent a new lens, try a new focal length that you've never tried before. It can be a fun way to invest in your business and in yourself and learn something new. I didn't start renting stuff till way later in my career, and I wish I started that sooner, because you can make much more educated purchases by just using the thing. I feel like I would spend so much time watching videos and researching different lenses or different cameras, and when you just use it yourself, you know whether you like it or not pretty quickly. And finally, network. You cannot do it alone, and you're not going to find all your customers on Instagram. Meeting people face to face is still one of the best ways you're going to connect, and people are going to buy from you because they like you. So be relational and authentic. And if you just got a camera and you're just started filming, remember to just keep going. Just keep trying. That's all you can do, is get better one video at a time. You're doing great.